Okay, continue to be in this nice playground while mom is going to do a little walk around
Alright.
to clear up some thoughts. You see, just a little scan around of what mom is seeing here. Lots of children are doing outdoor activities, and their age range is your sister's age. So they all used to be babies when your sister was a little baby here in the Flushing community, and now they are all growing into teenagers, and they share a lot of same feature like her. Like to do skateboard, and speaking Chinese. They were all used to be her little friends, and now growing up like young ladies. Yeah. Okay. Here's the local public school, and mom also went into that school before to talk to the administrators regarding Chinese culture. Yes. Okay. All right. Came out from the park. Returned back on the street, and the sun is getting ready to set. So, regarding the subject of family get-together, family history, the truths that certain family members view as enemy and view as an foreign entity, and they try to cover it, they try to ignore it, they try to resist it, they try to even eradicate it, and that cause the body to enter into a state of hive. And so that is the minor form. However, the much worse form eventually that will follow if that's not cleared regarding what's right or what's wrong, what's self, what's non-self. If that is not rectified, the body will start to attack itself. So no longer it's just a hive situation, it turns into a autoimmune disease. Now, if that autoimmune disease is not dealt with and rectified fundamentally and spiritually, and to let the spirit discern what is right and what's wrong, and recognize what's self, what's non-self, what's friend, what's enemy, and if the immune system continue to attack the truth and view truth as enemy, what would be following, what would be consequence of that is called cancer. Because when the body fails to recognize what's right, what's wrong, what's true, what's false, what's self, what's non-self, the entire system is destroyed. So I think when mom is presented with a disease phenomena, mom has a responsibility to provide an analysis from the whole elephant perspective. From the whole elephant perspective, what Sherry went through and the tremendous amount of sufferings ever since she entered the marriage with Jianxing Bao is a case that needs to be recorded to warn the world people what's the consequence of following lies, and what's the consequence of not seeking for truth, and what's the consequence of being deceived and follow the lies and believing lies and ultimately totally give up the righteous faith towards the divine and start to have faith towards modern science and towards technology, and how that eventually lead to total destruction of the physical body. However, fortunately, at the very end, when Sherry went through all the tremendous amount of sufferings, the ultimate choice she had was that she would like to connect with the divine, and she would like to seek for helpers to pray for her, and her heart still belonged to the great divine being, Jesus Christ. That's her true heart. So that's also will become her true destiny. And so that is the reason that mom is not having a lot of sadness whenever thought of Sherry's death. Because ultimately her kindness, ultimately her true heart manifest after the tremendous amount of sufferings. But mom like to bring that into clarity, and although the words mom speak maybe were considered to be causing Jianxing to feel very upset, but I think one day he will also recognize the truth behind these statements. So mom want to make a recording right here, especially for you and your sister to see the truth and to be able to help many other Sherry who probably are also on the wrong track and facing the same destiny of being destroyed due to not knowing the truth. Okay. Especially, like dad, I think he is also on that wrong track and also not being aware of it. And that's exactly what mom hoped, that through our conversation daily, using this camera in the Flushing community to reflect on important matters, we can start to rectify those aspects of negativities that are destroying our family members one after another, when they treat truth as the enemy, when they treat truth as non-self and foreign, and when their entire system use all means try to reject it, to cover it, to eradicate it. And that is the reason at this point mom still is alone, in the sense, in every regard, living in the community, and the rest of the family members are all still being presented with opportunities to come to be reunited with mom and together build a strong family. So this is what mom sees the truth about what's the current status. Throughout the past several years, a lot of good things has happened, manifesting into family members start to use a format of donation to connect with mom, and therefore mom's operation in the Flushing community in every regard starting to pulling the family members together to become one. And on the platform of the Whole Elephant Institute, the modern Noah's Ark, mom hoped to bring all the family members onto this Noah's Ark, and then we can sail into the wonderful future. Okay.